All right, we're live. Hello. It's just me. I don't know where my partner is at. Oh, she said the link isn't working. Hang on one second. I was going to share my screen with you guys today so you can see what I'm doing. So you can see what I'm doing, like when I look up all of these stamps that I bought, because I bought I think it was 360 was the last time I counted. And I have to look them up. Some of them aren't worth selling individually, so I kind of have a little pile going of things that need a partner. Figure out some themed sets, and then I'll have to, I know I can make this screen bigger, but I'm not sure how. Okay, we are having some technical difficulties with this link that I sent for Gail to join me. Hang on one second. I'm going to try sending it again. Whatever I sent earlier is not working. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I will pin the live like I did last time. Okay, let's do that. Here is the link. And there's that. Let me see if I can pin it over here. Yeah, I'll pin that. Okay, the link is pinned. There she is.
I can't
hear the news.
So I might need a minute. Thanks for letting me jump in.
Yeah, love having you. Hey, Cameron. Good to see you. Hope all is well.
Let's see.
I am still sorting through these 361 boxes of stamps. And I think I have 100 listings now, maybe. I'd have to go back and count, but it was one big, you know, the IKEA bags that have the zip, they're kind of like a rectangle and they have the zipper down the front. It looks like you can wear them like a backpack. I had one of those that was just jam-packed full, and I finally got to the bottom of that one. The rest are over in storage, so I'll have to go get those later. Oh, goodness. He's probably wondering, who's this No Bad Days? So No Bad Days is Gail's channel. It was her Small Town Picker, and she switched the name over to No Bad Days. It is going to be their travel channel. Oh, she left. She's going to reboot. But they're using the No Bad Days for their traveling and camper. My voice is a little rough today. It is still high allergy season up here in Northwest Ohio, and that affects my voice a lot. Hopefully, I don't feel like I'm getting sick. I'm pretty sure it's just allergies. Yeah, I like the new name too. Her and Kelly came up with that. It's a good one. She's already got a few videos over there, so if you had followed the Small Town Picker channel, she already has a couple videos that she has posted up there. So if you've seen videos pop up in your feed that are like touristy places, visiting places to go in Texas, she's got some of her videos from her old channel that she's uploaded there that are places that she's already traveled to. They're really good. They're fun. And they performed really well for her on the other channels, so she added them in over here just to kind of get a little bit of a jump start with that channel. So it's going to be their kind of retirement traveling in the van. Not the van. They bought a camper or an RV. I'm not sure which one. I have to ask her. I forget. But either way, that's all going to go over there. So that is still Gail. On my screen today, I'm sharing with you guys what I'm looking up as I'm looking it up so that you can kind of see what I'm doing, what I'm going through, what I've tortured myself with. So I bought a gazillion sets of stamps. Right now I'm looking up the Serene Garden one, and I noticed that none of them have sold, so I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with mine. Mine's a brand new set. All the ones that are listed are pre-owned. They're going anywhere from like 30 to 40. That one's down to 28. Well, that's what people are listing them for, but this set hasn't sold. I have a lot of sets that are performing really well. I've actually already sold 4 or 5 sets. I can't remember. But this one just doesn't seem to be very popular. It is a more recent one, which I think is part of the reason it's not selling very well. It may still be available online through the company Stampin' Up. There she is. Welcome back.
Thank you.
We're looking at stamps.
I figured as much.
I have to look at stamps all day, so now you guys do.
I was like, dang, Erin went live without me. And then I'm trying to get in. I still can't do it. Like, I have to click the link for some reason. I don't know if it's because you have a new version, like you have a paid version and I don't, but I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. Cameron, I got all of the stamps from an auction. So I get emails from different auction companies around that are near me. Most estate sales will run through an auction company. Some of them will run garage sale style, like where you just, go into the house kind of and look through the things. But this one was an auction online. So all the bidding was online. I bought all the stamps. I bought some of the craft supplies. Hey, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Is Lisa joining us today? Is today the day?
No.
But so I got those at an auction. That auction is my biggest purchase yet. So for all of the things that I bought there, I spent, I think it was like $1,624 by the time all of the fees were attached and everything, the tax. Actually, I don't think there's tax on auctions here. I think it was just the buyer's premium. It was like 15%. So I bought all of the stamps that I could buy. I bought all of the origami owl. It was all in one lot. Plus I bought Department 56 and a couple lots that had glass and miniatures in them. Nope, I haven't talked about it. Well, maybe a couple episodes back, because I've had these for a little while now, but yeah, I don't mind talking about it. This is my biggest purchase yet. I have got to get these things listed and sold, because thinking about how much I spent on all this stuff, and I keep switching back and forth between the jewelry and the stamps, like listing little chunks of them at a time. And I've done pretty good. I think I've put up probably, I don't know, maybe like 150 listings since I got everything. So it's been good. I mean, the stamps that I've already sold, I'll have to look back and see, but they were selling anywhere from $13 to $25 a set. So, sold 4 or 5 of those, and, just got to do that about 15 more times. I am a little, I'm a little frustrated that, some of the stamps are coming up and like they're not selling at all. Like they're selling for 99 cents. And I'm like, there's no way. I'm not selling this for 99 cents. Even if they are used, this brand is such a good brand. But some people are putting up auctions for these, of course, and they're starting at 99 cents and they're selling at 99 cents. So seeing that's kind of frustrating, but I have so many, like I really don't even need to worry about that. the ones that are selling so low, I just need to lot them up. And sorry, I just saw a set that's sitting here that should be with some other pieces. It's a 1 of 2. I'll find the rest of those. I know where they're at. But those ones that are selling so cheap, I'm just gonna figure out some themes and lot those things up. Miss Gail, I haven't talked to you all week. What have you been up to?
Nothing really.
Same old, same old.
Yeah, not a whole lot. Like so far, I've gotten about 10 things listed this morning, but
Oh,
I'm
good.
working pretty good today, but not being very focused.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right, so we should take a vote. So these Serene stamps are selling anywhere from 27 to what was the highest? No, they're not selling. I lied. They're listed for.
Yeah, I was gonna say those aren't sold. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I clicked on the sold. So these are listed anywhere from 40 to 27. And if I click on sold, I'm pretty sure there weren't any there. So there's one set of so it's a pair. It's a set of dies and a set of stamps. So the dies themselves sold for 12, and my set is brand new. I didn't see any new ones listed.
Mm-hmm.
So do I list them high because they're new?
I mean, the others that are listed are used.
Yeah.
But they're not selling, right?
Mm-mm. So do I list my new set at the low end?
Yeah, that's what I would do. Hey, Regina, good morning.
Go about
yeah, maybe just do like 28 or 29 for the set.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just maybe it's just not a popular style.
Yeah, and I haven't run into any that aren't selling, so this one's kind of throwing me off a little bit.
Yeah.
Tonight at 6 Pacific, 9 Eastern, I'm going to join Miss Regina Michelle and Derek over on Derek's channel for the Hump Day Hangout. They have invited me to be on there, which is super exciting.
Yeah.
Very happy about that. It will be fun.
It will be fun.
Yeah. So I'm going to hang out there tonight. It's past my bedtime, but I'll make an exception for them. Usually by the time their show is on, I'm listening in bed. But I'll stay up. I'll leave my regular clothes on so I'm not sitting here in my jammies. Actually, I'll have to film in here. I was thinking, I wonder if I could film in my room, but it's so dark in there.
In your bedroom?
Mm-hmm.
Tim won't be sleeping?
No. Mm-mm. He stays up and watches TV. All right, my dog's barking, as usual, about this time. We'll let him in.
Lisa, I have slacked all week. Literally, like, I think the things I'm listing today were photos I took last week. It's ridiculous. I've got to get this done. And my parents are coming at the end of the month or end of September, and all of my excess inventory is in my spare room. So I've got to work on it.
Yeah. I definitely feel like silly and goofy when I get tired. I'm goofy anyhow, so being tired and goofy is not a good combo. Okay, now that I looked that up, this is so funny. I looked that up and I showed you guys my screen, and now I'm going to go list it on my phone. Okay. So this is a set. I need to pull up a listing that I can just copy. And I'm not photographing right now. I'm just making drafts. I found that, especially with these, it's super easy to find a listing to copy. And then I just real quick, because I don't have to worry about having really good pictures of these because they are what they are and, they're all the same. I can take real quick pictures of those with the camera on the eBay app. And so I'm not taking a picture, importing a picture, and then telling it to go live. I'm just taking a picture and telling it to go live. So it works out pretty good. I've been doing that with the jewelry too. I'm surprised at how fast I've gotten a lot of this listed. Excuse me, I had the hiccups here. It does work better though when I have a sold listing.
Yeah, that sucks when you don't.
This is the first one I've run into, so that's not too bad considering how many I've listed. I need to go back and actually count how many I've listed because that was a huge bag full. People put some of the weirdest stuff in their listings. Oh, I could check Chesapeake. Yeah. Let's do that. Good call. Good call, Miss Lisa. Let's go do that. Oh, if my computer cooperates, I might have to reboot this. My cursor's not working. Ah, dang it. It's a problem with this particular laptop. It's like a known issue and they don't have a fix for it yet. Why can't I get to the top of my screen? There we go. Research. Okay, sold in the last 365 days. Oh yeah, it's going about 20.
So where would you say it's going about 20 on?
In February, a brand new set sold for 30.
How are you not seeing that then?
Chesapeake, because they're older than 90
it's
days.
More than 90 days. Okay, got it.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot listed now and none selling. So are you going to use your method?
There's only like 5 listed now.
Right, but none of them are sold, right?
Right, in the last 90 days, that set hasn't sold.
So are you going to still do the plans?
I did 30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I can always turn on best offer too. Yeah, because there's some of them are in bundles, so I don't really count those. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 listed. And the rest of them are a different stamp that has a similar name. Okay, guys, I had a problem last night. I was trying to look up Arizona Cat Sue. Welcome in. Wait, where'd that go? Good morning, listing before I work. Oh, before you go to work. 3 done. I can get 5 more before I'm done. Awesome. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning.
This is what we're here for, just to get some work done. Hey, Ken. Welcome in.
Good morning, Ken.
So last night when I was looking for the jewelry pieces, like nothing was coming up. And I thought for sure, like these were pretty popular pieces. I mean, most of what I have in the origami owl was from 2014 and 15. And I just thought there's no way, like the very popular colors, like the blacks and the clears and if you had a gold chain, you wanted it in gold. If you had a silver chain, you wanted it in silver. And so those were the most common ones, the black and the white. And none of them were coming up. And I thought, there's no way there's none listed and none sold in the last 90 days of this stuff, right? So I go onto Google and I look at on Google, eBay listings come up for this stuff. But if I searched it on eBay, it wasn't coming up. I checked my spelling. I checked, what that listing had. Like I typed in the title of that listing into my search bar and it still didn't come up.
Were they active or were they a different country?
Nope, they were active and they were US. That is exactly what I checked first to make sure they were in the US. Yeah. Because I have my search set for US only. So I don't know what to do. So I was using Google to search eBay listings last night, which was absurd. Like, is there something broken in their search function? Because it works for the stamps. I don't know why it wasn't working for these jewelry pieces.
Well, the count is not right on views either, so they may just be having issues.
The view count is definitely not right. I have some new listings that have 2 watchers and 0 views. And those some of the ones that I put up last night.
Oh, yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Let me put this listing up now that we know. Oh, actually, I'm not going to list it. I'm going to make a draft. And
Ken, what are you doing today?
What's that?
I was asking Ken, what is he doing today?
Oh, yeah, Ken, what are you up to? By the way, if y'all want to go live with us, the link is at the top of the comments. I did pin that up there. Okay, we are not shipping that international. I'm promoting all of these. I'm only doing 2%, but I'm promoting them all. Like, these have got to get sold. I did notice when I look these up, there aren't a lot of promoted listings in the craft and scrapbooking section. I don't know why. Have you guys ever bought clothes on eBay?
Yep.
I noticed clothing sellers on eBay, and it must be a pretty competitive market. Clothing sellers on eBay, if you watch their item, 99% of the time, you'll get a discount. They'll send you an offer. And fast, like within hours.
I mean, I do that sometimes. I'll watch, but I don't always. But
yeah. But I recently went on to find some more jeans. To find some more jeans. And I just went down the list. There's these Old Navy Rockstar jeans that are my favorite. So I went and found them, all the ones in my size, and I watched all of them and just waited. Offers just rolled in.
So. Yeah, like, I mean, who all does that now? As a reseller, like, anything I want, I'll watch or like it just to wait for the offer if I'm not in a hurry. And sometimes it doesn't come, but
clothing sellers are fast at that, because I bought some Old Navy t-shirts and a couple weeks ago, and then this week I decided I needed new jeans. But I will tell you, I wear a funky size in jeans, so it's not one that's very common that a lot of people are looking for. So I'm looking for a short length in specifically Old Navy Rockstar jeans. And so, I mean, those don't retail for very much to begin with, so the resale on them isn't very high. But I'm getting them for like $6 to $8 a pair plus shipping, which has been about $8. So I think most of them are using that padded flat rate. But I just was surprised at how fast people sent in offers, which I appreciate. Ken says, I just came in from working in the garage, trying to clean and organize. I have to get my shipping ready and then list. I had nothing to ship today. I was super sad about that.
Might need to do another whatnot.
Yeah, right.
If you're craving shipping. Poor mailman, I had to pick up like 15 things yesterday. It started out as 8, but I ended up with 15. So I
Yes.
was like, oh, sorry. So, like, I have a couple for today to go out, but I have 2-day handling time. So I'm just like
Yeah.
going to wait and maybe I'll have a sale today, hopefully, to go with it and just have them pick up tomorrow.
All right, Ken, we need to know if you got all the stuff out of your truck yet. I'm assuming that's the stuff from the Route 30 sale. If you guys haven't watched the Reseller Clickbait podcast that Ken and Jimmy put up this week, it's a good one. It was fun hearing all about their adventure. Maybe that was the last week. Was that this week or last weekend where you guys talked about the sale? Oh, he emptied the truck. Good job, Ken. That's what he's going to list today.
We finally got a lot of rain, and now it's just a lot.
Yeah.
Supposed to go camping next weekend, so I don't know.
Remind me, do you have a camper or an RV?
It's a camper. It's a
Okay.
travel trailer. So we got it to pull with our truck.
Oh, that's right. I do remember you guys talking about making sure you had the right truck to pull it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
And where are you going camping?
Just a town near us. It's about 45 minutes away. It's just like some park that he used to take his kids to when they were small.
Yeah.
But he says, there's plenty of places to swim and some trails there. So, cool. I mean, I don't know. I mean, this is really kind of just to get out and also test run with the cats.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Give your, didn't you get some hiking boots?
I did get some, I just got some shoes. Yeah. I forget what brand they are. They're not Topos. They're the other, like, how they're like camps for some people like Topos. Some like,
yep.
I don't remember what they're called. Anyway,
yeah.
It's not going to be that kind of trail anyway.
Okay.
Like regular tennis shoes probably will be fine.
Gotcha.
But I might as well wear them and break them in.
Yes. Okay, so the last 2 episodes they did were about all the garage sales. I knew I'd heard about them. You know what I do is I put those shows on and they're kind of like I listen, but I'm working. And so I hear parts of it and I remember parts of it. And then sometimes I walk away and I'll miss a big chunk. So that's how I listen to podcasts, YouTubes. I play them on YouTube, but all right, the other dog, Scout, wants out now. So I'm going to now go let Scout out since we let Rocky in. Hey, Paul. Paul, how many times a day do you let Sasha in and out? Or does she have a sitter? Does she go to grandma's?
Sasha lets her own self in and out.
My dogs are nuts.
Paul, how's it going? What's up? I'm just working. Stays with parents during the day. Wow, that's crazy. Spoiled? I used to date a guy who took his dog to the daycare every day, doggy daycare.
Ah, yes, she goes to grandma's house. So Ken's thinking about converting the workshop in the garage into a full-on eBay office. Well, what are you using for an eBay office now? Is it just a spare bedroom? And that probably is all your inventory in the garage, like trying to combine everything.
Wouldn't you have to air condition it then? Or is it just a spare bedroom?
Yeah. Well, that's what I was thinking. But I don't know. 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 I don't
That's what I was struggling with when I had that shed, whether I wanted to make it eBay or not. And then I was like, you know what? I don't want to have to do the extra electricity to operate in there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that was one of my deciding factors.
Uh, Gail, that question's probably better for you than me because I haven't cross posted in a while.
What to say? Do you list a bunch of cross list or list and cross lists right away? Normally I do the latter. So, I mean, I know you. I don't know if you can see, but I have like this jot boogie board, and I just kind of write what I'm listing, how much I want to list it for, and the weight. So then I list it on eBay, and then I go in and I cross post to the sites that I want to, and I actually do that to all of them, and then I go in and finalize the listing. If that makes sense. If
Yeah.
I have like only a couple, sometimes I'll do it just one at a time, cross
Right.
post them all. But most of the time, I'll do them on eBay and then I'll go through and cross post. But I do make
And
sure that I have enough time to cross post them, if that
and you're
makes sense.
doing list perfectly, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I
So,
wouldn't do any other way.
is
If
anybody else
I'm
in the chat doing cross listing where you can answer this question also? Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Cool. I love Gail's little jot board.
yeah, I have two. I love it.
Elizabeth has a little one that somebody gave to us, like it was a freebie with they bought the big one and they got a free little one.
Hmm.
And she will literally just sit there and like cover the entire thing.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all she does with it.
Yeah, I do the same thing. Like I'll start in the corner, and then just like while I'm talking on the phone, and I'm just like, okay, it's getting out of hand. I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
clear it, but I have information I don't want to clear yet. So
Oh yeah. Yeah, that is the only problem with those is it's so easy to bump that button and clear everything out.
it's only easy when your cat stands on it.
Oh,
Like
I do
if you
remember that.
close the cover, it won't happen.
I remember that. I'm so sorry. Okay. I got one draft done, guys. I got to get moving. We're moving on to making every day bright. It's a weird little Christmas, but every holiday stamp set. That's a strange one. Wonder how popular that one is. Let's see. Stamping up making every day. Oh, there's a punch. I don't have the punch, so mine's not going to sell that high. Let me see how many are sold. Got quite a few listed.
So I tried that new eBay test,
Oh,
like
there's 2 sets.
test the listing page that's new.
Uh-huh.
You said you. So I went to it instead of the classic. I'm like, well, let me see what Aaron's saying because I've done it before, didn't like it. Let me try it again, see if it's just so much easier. He said less information. But I still to put in the weight and choose the shipping policy and stuff I want. I still have to click into it
Okay.
to get to it. I can't just put 8 ounces because it's right there on the screen. It's like you have to drill in to everything, it seems, and drop down everything. Like it's just, I don't know.
I think they tried to streamline it and make it look more like the app.
Yeah, but it's a pain. Like if you're
but
trying, even in the app, if you want to put the weight in there, you got to click it and then click it and then put it in and then save it. Like
yeah.
it's, to me, extra work.
Okay, I'm going to, I'm in the listing now. So I'm going to go ahead and make my draft here online. To me, it's easier to do it on my phone, but I'll go ahead and do this one online so we can all see what we're talking about. So I did a sell one like this or sell similar. So my title's there, my category is already there. I am going to add a store category, maybe. Oh, totally froze up. Daggone it. I'm going to have to reboot this if it keeps doing that.
Sue, if you do cross post, you're not against it. always try to remember and not forget, because I get surprised when I cross post something and it sells on Mercari or Facebook, and then I'm like, yes, like I saved on fees, like it's great. But sometimes I'd rather list on the other sites before eBay, but I don't, just because eBay has too many item specifics.
So,
Did
Thor,
y'all?
we are a reselling Hangout chat. I don't think that quite applies to what we're doing here. Good morning, Flippin' Hustler. Thanks for coming in.
What are you saying? What does it?
They asked about the American Rescue Plan Act of 2021.
Oh, okay. Suspicious. Something strange in the neighborhood.
Oh wait, I missed a question from Lisa.
Lisa, okay. Jonah, eBay charges international shipping fee on items that are mailed in the U.S. but are bought with an international credit card.
Yeah, that's what Ken said. So,
like a 5% fee.
Mm-hmm.
Or
it might be a currency conversion fee.
Yeah, because if they're using a foreign credit card, so it's international shipping on items mailed in the U.S. but are bought with an international credit card.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you're in the U.S., why would you buy with an international credit card?
Maybe if you're just visiting the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
and that's your credit card from at home. I mean, like you would take your U.S. credit card with you if you visited France or Germany or something like that.
Yeah, whenever I go overseas and I use my credit card, I mean, I use a card that charges no convenience fee, but most of them it's like a 5% international fee.
So eBay's charging her an international.
Plus what Ken's saying, there's a currency conversion. It's not a fee, but it is the actual conversion on the current rate.
Right. Okay, so something to consider. Imagine selling an old bike for $800 that cost you $1,500 years ago. Since you didn't make a profit, IRS doesn't consider that taxable income. Under the new law, you're going to get a 1099-K. We're going to get a 1099-K from eBay for selling anything over $600. So total sales.
Yeah, it's so if that's your question on what we think about it, personally, I'm happy because then I just get total numbers. I don't really have to do my own reports. And I think everybody should pay taxes. If I'm doing it, everybody else should. And a lot of people are we're trying to scam the system. I mean, I get it. I mean, every once in a while you sell something for cash, whatever. But some people do this for a living and don't file taxes. It's ridiculous.
And if you bought something to use it, you've gotten your use out of it. If you sell it again, then you're going to be taxed on it. If you sell it through any kind of electronic transaction that has any kind of record, if you sell it at your garage sale for cash, then you're not going to get taxed on it. But that's not, I mean, having a garage sale isn't a business. If you're selling it as part of your business, yes, you should be taxed on it. Okay, so Ken's going to take a look at that transaction for Lisa.
Yeah, I just looked at it. I see what she's saying.
My dogs are barking.
The card holder's address is in another country, but it was shipped to Tennessee. So I don't know. I mean, it's only 20 cents, thank goodness, right? But still, yeah. And that's like nothing you have control over at all. It's kind of weird that they just. What if you don't want to be charged that? How do you eliminate? Because it's not an international buyer. Like it's not. There's no setting that you can do, is there? Oh, one more article of clothing before I can move on to other stuff that is important. Takes up space. Okay, extra small, Old Navy. This is a cute little cardigan.
Yeah, that is annoying, Lisa, especially if you didn't know that that's what they were paying with. They should have charged that to the buyer.
I agree. But we pay like built in 2.9% to accept the card. So maybe that's our convenience fee for accepting a card that's international. I don't know. Harry, good morning. How are you? We're just working, sort of. Well, I'm working more than I ever have.
This is way more work than I've ever gotten done on a live, right? Good morning, Harry. Welcome in. Okay, Ken said, it doesn't look like a currency conversion fee. I get that as well when people from Mexico order and have things shipped to California. I had a Canadian buyer once, and it shipped to an address in Oregon. But I don't think that there were any fees on there. At least I didn't look at the transaction close enough to see if it did or not. I should probably look at my fees more often, but I just kind of don't. Lunchtime. Gail, I'm going to duck out for a minute because I've got to fix this cursor issue that I'm having here.
Okay.
Which means I have to reboot my computer.
Buyer asked you not to send a receipt.
Oh, probably what are those forwarding companies called?
Well, I mean, a drop shipper, but yeah. It could also be a gift. So, I mean, I wouldn't worry about it for 20 cents, but it would be nice if you kind of had a heads up or a way to omit those if you didn't want the extra charge.
Yes, to be able to not accept those. Yeah. Drop shipper. Yeah, that was my first thought. That's anytime I hear don't send a receipt or blah, 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 pack it this way, then it's usually drop shipper. Okay, guys.
I never send a receipt anyway, so.
Yeah, I don't either.
Although, anyone else get irritated when you do buy something on eBay and you find out they're a drop shipper? Kind of ticks me off because they don't do it. They don't ship it right away. You're sitting there waiting like a week before you even get it shipped out. Besides that, then I'm like, dang it, I could have got it cheaper somewhere else. I'm trying to support a new or individual business. eBay, Mercari, and Facebook are sending them out. Sending them out? What do you mean? Getting rid of them? Because I know, like Facebook, they're big on Facebook. Old Navy, open front. Is this cotton? I'm hungry. Cotton blend. Knit cardigan sweater. Although, yeah. Size extra small. Access. Gray. Oh, she did leave. This is cute, y'all. Extra small. Didn't look like an extra small, but Old Navy has some kind of cute clothes, I guess. But I know. Okay. Get this listed. If they don't pay taxes, they are screwing themselves out of earned income towards Social Security. Gotta pay. Yeah, true. Unless your earned income at a real job exceeds that and doesn't matter. Maybe. But yeah, that's part of why I'm just not going to do any reselling next year because I don't want my income higher because I can't make more now than I've ever made, like, to count on the Social Security. But I also don't want to increase my tax bracket to where I pay higher taxes because I did some reselling. I don't know. I mean, we're still going to do YouTube and hopefully that channel will be monetized. I mean, it's monetized now because it's my old channel, but it's looking like it's going to get demonetized because the reselling channel is no longer reselling. So I think I unlisted all the old videos that aren't travel slash retirement. So, yeah, it's going to take a while to get an audience. I don't like being this big on the screen, but looks like I don't have a choice because I am not the creator of this. Listening and more on your TV. Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Carter.
There I go again. Am I froze?
Let me see. No? No, I
That's
can
weird.
see and hear you.
My screen went black and had a big old circle on it. All right, we are now on TV, Gail. It's official. We're superstars. Oh, it was only hair dye.
Huh?
The product was only hair dye.
What was it? Only hair dye?
What Lisa sold that got charged the extra 20
Oh.
cents. It was just some hair dye.
I wonder if it would have been more if it was a more expensive item.
Yeah, I don't know if it was like a flat fee or a percentage. I didn't look at that listing.
Why does eBay insist on a character and it being blue? Like even now, the item specifics may apply to your listing. You know how it's like accept all or update? They're literally suggesting I choose blue for the character.
If you put blue in your title, it will ask you.
I don't have blue in the title.
Oh, you don't?
No, I don't.
What's the title?
The title is Old Navy Aztec Design Open Front Knit Cardigan Sweater Size XS Gray and Black.
Wow.
So, no. I don't.
It suggested the character blue?
Yeah. I mean, what?
So bizarre. What category do you have it listed in?
Shoes and accessory, women's clothing, sweaters.
Yeah.
So everything's correct. They're being stupid.
Michael is here. Hello, hello. I saw a sign in my little town here.
Hey, Michael.
That said they are opening the spirit store soon. So I wondered if you were setting yours up too. It's that time of year.
If I'm setting up what?
Michael sets up a spirit store. Well, he did last year anyhow.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if he was doing it again. Uh-oh. She says, I need that shirt. Nope.
I got it at Walmart in the men's section. Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I love the nope. Like I used to have one that was blue that had Snoopy on his house, doghouse, you know, it said nope, not today. Like that's my favorite saying for a shirt these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thrift and Flip, welcome. He says I get blue often also. Yeah, I do notice it too. In certain categories, like when I'm doing my stamps and my jewelry, I'm not seeing that. But I definitely see it in household decor, anything like that I'm listing that's blue. It gives me that recommendation. And good morning. Good morning.
Yeah.
It is almost noon for me, guys. I'm on Eastern time. But it is still morning here, technically, right? For about 12 more minutes.
That is true.
Okay, I'm going to go back and share my screen back up here for you guys. Ken says, don't you love selling a bigger size item that frees up space in the top? Yes, or on the shelf. Absolutely. Yes. That's one of the best feelings. You're like, whoa, look at all this space.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm kicking myself because I had a printer that I bought toner for, tested it. I wanted like 115. Someone offered me 90 multiple times, and multiple times I'm like, no, I'll do 100, and they didn't buy it. Now I'm just like, dang it, should have just taken it. You know?
Yes.
Especially now, I need to start letting this stuff go. I did have,
you do, especially
I think I told you that picture that I'm selling. Hey, Ella.
Miss Ella. Hello.
Someone's going to buy it at the end of the month, he said, for $200.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully I'll sell it sooner for more, but.
So is that going to be a local sale?
Mm-mm. It's on eBay. He asked me to hold the offer, and I was like, no, but if you put in an offer for X amount, which was my offer amount, then I'll accept it.
Yeah.
Assuming I still have it. So.
Oh, wait, I finished the Making Everyday Bright one, didn't I? All right, we're on to the Nativity. She had a lot of Christmas stamps. Wait, I didn't spell that right. Nativity. There we go. Had to sound that one out. Okay, so there's 11 listed. Oh my gosh, you guys, my cursor is screwing up again. I'm going to be so frustrated today. I can't have this. This is so annoying. A pre-owned set sold for $25. That's good. Let's see if mine's new or not. Ooh, mine's brand new. Cool. I'm gonna list mine for $25. Brand new. Oh wait, somebody did a $32.50 for a brand new one. See if was there any new ones listed? I don't think there were. Let me go double check. So I've got 5 listed, and what was that? 3 sold. Pre-owned. Ooh, no new ones. All right, I'm gonna list mine for $25 since it's new. This is what goes through my head when I'm listening, guys. You're getting the full effect here. Let's do that. I'm gonna copy this listing here. Usually I do this on my phone, but I will do this here. Why does it say ... Stampin' Up! Joyful Nativity stamp set, Christmas Manger Angel, Joy, New. There's a star in there too. Oh, I have more characters. I gotta use them. What? Oh well, I guess that's all I'm gonna fit in there. Okay, category. Oh, you guys, this cursor issue. I'm gonna have to like call them because I've Googled like how to fix it, and the fix is rebooting, and that's not doing it this time, which is super frustrating. Oh, there's my category.
Okay.
I thought it was like the way I was using the pad because it's just this like flat pad on here, like the touchpad, but it's like I'm not doing anything. Photopolymer holidays unmounted. Style. Okay, yeah, this is way harder on the computer than on the phone. Oh, search your own. Okay. Christmas. Right? For style. What style of stamps are these? I'm gonna just do Christmas.
Save the kitties.
You got a kitty?
No, she's going to the animal shelter to, I guess, work with them to get animals adopted.
Oh, hang on. I got to go back to that screen.
Which is cool.
Aww, we love the kitties and the puppies. Good luck. Hope that all works out.
Have fun.
Thanks for stopping in. 3. So we have 4 cats, 2 dogs, and 1 fish. That's what we're up to now. But yeah, we've maxed out. We definitely have maxed out because I've looked at other dogs. You know what the problem is that I got the SPCA for our local shelter on my Facebook feed, and they post the animals, and I look at the animals. I'm like, oh, look at the puppies. We have enough right now. But they are all rescues, or they've wandered. The cats came in. 2 of them were strays that just ended up here. I don't know how. One moved into the garage. The other one, the kids let in and fed it and named it, and that was the end of that.
Mm-hmm.
It never left. So that's how we got our cats. The one, we have 1 cat that we adopted from the shelter, and the 1 dog we adopted from the shelter, and then the other dog, their family had a baby, and when the baby was about 10 months old, developed allergies to the dog. So they had to rehome both the dogs. And so we took the little one and somebody else took the big one. Okay, she does the data entry there. Been about 10 years and fostered, 125 babies. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
awesome. Yes.
I don't know how you do that.
That is true, Michael. Once they get a name, it's done. You own them. They're not going anywhere.
My
Okay,
daughter
so
has a friend that fostered dogs, and I always thought how difficult that's got to be, because it's a different animal every time, their habits, all that, like potty training, not potty training. It's just,
right.
yeah, I don't know how they do that.
Okay, I'm going to give you the cats' names because they're kind of funny. So we started out with Lucy, which is pretty typical, and then Walnut, because Walnut and Cinnamon were a litter of 2, and so we had Walnut and Cinnamon. Cinnamon, unfortunately, ran out the door and didn't make it past the road. And then we have Oval. We have an orange cat named Oval, and the other one, I don't know where Kayla got the name for this cat, but its name is Xanth, and it starts with an X.
Oh.
So that's fun when we go to the vet's office. How do you say the cat's name? Yeah, I know. So, but yeah, they the kids have picked out some fun names over the years. I'm pretty sure I named Walnut, but I know they have named all of the other ones. Rocky the dog came with his name, and Scout the dog came with his name, so we just kept those. By the way, Rocky is barking at the door. I'm going to go let him in. I'll be right back.
I just got a note from PayPal. It says you got a refund for $1.14. eBay ruled in your favor in your dispute case. It's from Shipping Labels. I don't know what that's for. It's weird. Random. eBay sucks, y'all. Seriously, I think I'm just going to be glad for them to be done. Not have to deal with them anymore. Oh. Okay, so my favorite auction place has a new auction I'm going to have to check out. I know I'm not supposed to be buying more stuff, but...
Look who's here. It's an Oval. Say hi.
Hello, Partakete.
Say hi, buddy. He's sleeping. I woke him up. He's probably mad right now. He's like, what are you doing to me? He's our scaredy cat. He runs when anybody comes over. He doesn't see you guys on the computer. That's a threat, I guess.
Remember when Simba freaked out?
Yes. My God, Gail, that was so funny. Do you still have that clip?
Yeah, I actually saw it the other day. I was like, that's funny.
Hi, buddies. How you doing? Are you just going to sit here and let me pet you? Oh, he's being a good kitty. Nope, he wants down. Okay. Woke him up from his nap. There you go. Oh, now I'm covered in hair. Ugh. We keep 6-pack of lint rollers around here for all the pet hair. Shipping adjustments for overpayment. Postal carrier reweighed your package. What's that for?
I mean, I'm usually pretty dang accurate on my shipping. No, I was telling them I got a notice from PayPal saying I got a refund. eBay ruled in my favor on a dispute case, and a full refund of $1.14 was sent to me. And it was from like 4, I guess, labels that I did with eBay, but I didn't dispute anything. And yeah, I mean, I guess if I did do it inaccurately.
I mean, I've heard more recently people getting money back on postage. I've heard that a few times recently.
Remember that time they charged me like $10 for an item that was like 4 ounces?
Yes.
They even said it was 4 ounces, and so we're going to charge you $10 more. I'm like, what?
That was so
No.
absurd.
Absurd. It's a nice way of putting it.
All right, this listing's been sitting half done. Oh, shoot, you guys can't even see what I'm doing because it opened a new tab. Doggone. Oh, wait.
I can see your sold comp on the screen.
Yeah, I started the listing. It says I'm sharing, but it's not. I wonder if I close that one, will this one share? Nope. All right, hang on, guys. Let me bring that back up here because I'm doing the listing now. Well, the draft anyhow. Oops. Oh, what did I do? There we go. Wish there was a way to send out items under 6 ounces without tracking with just a regular stamp. Yes. Unfortunately, yeah, you have to have that tracking on there. That's, I mean, yeah. That's frustrating. On Whatnot, it was frustrating because I had a friend that lives a mile down the road and she bought something and I literally had to mail something to her in order to get paid for it. They said I had to use the label. And I was like, but I can just hand it to her. And they're like, please use the label. Just because, but that's their system. That's how it's set up. That's what they want to happen. And you just kind of, yeah, you got to go with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know what I did with that tab. Here it is. Okay. Let me finish this up here real quick. Condition. I decided this one was new. Description. Oh, it doesn't copy the description like it does on the app. Okay, so I just copy the title and put it in the description.
See,
if there's anything,
the description doesn't seem to copy for me either.
When I'm in the app, it does.
When you copy a draft or when you copy a sell similar?
Both.
No, I've never had that on the app.
Are you on
when
iPhone?
I do it, huh?
Are you on iPhone?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, mine does. It copies into the description.
Yeah, when I find one and I do sell similar, in fact, sometimes it freezes up and won't let me sell one like that on the app. But when I do, I've never had the description copy over.
What did I decide I was selling this one at? $24.99? I think so. I'll double check that. Oh, shoot, I closed the other tab. Dang it. These are only 3 ounces. Where's the weight on this one? Enter package.
Yeah, it's the package details.
Yeah. I can ship these at 3 ounces.
See, on the old classic version, that's like just there. You don't have to click it to get in it.
Yeah. That's why I was looking for it.
And then for me, like the shipping, I don't have like, I do policy, so I don't have like that handling time option and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's probably because I don't have all that.
Yeah, I did change my handling time to 3 business days. I was having trouble getting myself to the post office on time.
Do you feel like that's hurt anything?
No. Mm-mm. I don't think it's affected anything at all. My sales are still the same. Why can't I change this? Oh, enter your own. Boy, these... I do not like the way these boxes are set up. Okay. Why isn't this going? There we go. Okay, so I'm going to do save for later. And I'll add the photos then. Okay. Oh, let's see what notification I got. Is it a sale? New message. Oh, I meant to tell you guys about this. This is so funny. So I was scrolling through just generic stamps. I just wanted to see like what stamps and Stampin' Up! Were selling for the highest amount. And I came across this listing and it said the shipping was $595. And I'm sure that was a mistake. So I messaged the lady and I was like, hey, your listing says $595. That's a little high for one set of stamps. And she wrote back. She said, "Wow, I guess that is a bit too much. Thanks for letting me know." Yeah, so it was really random. I just literally put in Stampin' Up, and it was like there was like 81,000 listings or something crazy. And that one popped up like at the top of the list is like these huge lots. Like if I took all the stamps that I have and sold it in one lot, people were selling them for like $1,000 and stuff like that. And hers came up, somewhere around the $600 range with that shipping. So I was looking at it. I'm like, why is that one this high? Because it was only like $9.99, but it was in the $600 range. And it was her shipping. She had it at $595 for shipping.
It's like that lady bought those buttons. I didn't know I had it listed as £2. Somehow that happened on Mercari, and
Yeah.
she paid for it.
Oh my
It was like
gosh.
$12 or something. I'm like, oh my God. Well, what are you gonna do when they buy it already? You'd have to cancel and then rebuy, and I wasn't about to do all that.
Right. I did return $5 in shipping for an order this week. Because it was for a belt, and I don't know why. I have no idea why it charged so much for shipping a belt. I must have had something not set right. And I was like, okay, sorry, it charged you too much, and I just sent the $5 back.
And these days, unless they ask for it back, I don't give it back. Too many times I've done that and not heard anything. I'm like, well, why did I even bother?
Right. Yeah, no, I didn't hear anything back from them either. It is very dumb that the way Whatnot is set up, if somebody local buys from you, there's no option other than to ship them something. And honestly, it was a piece of glass, so I handed her the piece of glass and just mailed her an envelope to her daughter with some stickers in it.
200 comics, man. You're going to be busy.
Got 200 comics in yesterday, and I am not motivated at all to list them. The Halloween store is taking up all of my free time. Yeah, that time of year for you. I get it. That is a ton of comics. Yeah. What's up? When I first picked up these stamps and the jewelry, I was right in the middle of planning camp for about 80 girls for Girl Scouts. And I literally just dumped them. I didn't touch them for like probably 2 weeks. Because I think I bought them the week before camp. And so all that week was planning. And then the next week was making sure everything was ready and packing it. So yeah, I did not have any motivation to touch them then. But now when I have time to think about, I paid $1,600 and I need to recoup that. Like maniac listing the past few days.
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
Oh, that's just 1 week's worth, that 200, that lot of 200. I guess Michael, do you have a physical store or just eBay for the comics? I mean, I know the Halloween store is a physical store, but what are we doing with the comics? I don't know that I've ever bought any comics. Like ever. Like even in all the randomness of stuff that I buy. I don't think I've ever gotten any in there. I have some children's records, like 45 records, that really I haven't done anything with. I'm going to do a live. Oh, he's going to wear Cameron's shirt on the live. Watch for that. The comics are just online. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm going to go finish. Okay, somehow I got this screen split. I don't know how to get it back. Oh, here we go. Okay, so now I'm doing printed petals.
Are you trying to show us that? Because your screen's been on the same screen. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's the one I'm on.
Okay.
Yeah. Here it goes. Yeah, I hadn't ever gotten back to scrolling down through it. Plus my cursor's screwing up again. I wonder if it's the shared screen that's messing it up. Oh, that is not what I want. Okay, here we go. So it said, do you mean Stampin' Up! Painted petals? No, I definitely wanted printed petals. Brand new one. Mine's brand new. So they're offering 15, 14 pre-owned. Let's see what's sold. $325 is the most that they have sold for. Oh, I might put this in with another set of flowers.
Yeah, that's something I would definitely consider doing that.
Yeah. Well, this one sold for 10 free shipping, but you know, shipping's like $4.50, so that's stupid. Okay, this one is going. Oh, that one's sold for brand new $6 plus $9 shipping. I wonder why the shipping was so high. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna list this one for 10. Wait, what was that other one listed? Did I say it was 15? The one that's not sold? Let me see here. This dang on cursor. What? Okay. Oh, it switched to painted petals. I didn't want painted petals. I wanted printed petals. Painted. That one's listed for 15, brand new. All right, I'm going to do 10. We'll copy this one. Stampin' Up! Rubber stamp set, 5 printed petals, flowers, leaves.
Okay, here we
That's
go.
about it. There's not much else to say about those. Category. I'm trying to make sure I get them all into the Stampin' Up! Category in my store. So if somebody clicks on that, they're all there. What I need to go in and bulk edit all of my descriptions and make sure that they all say, if you're looking for a set of stamps, please let me know. I have more that aren't listed yet.
Yeah, I think there's something that you can do to where it shows like in your description, like you can link to other ones that you're selling so they can click on them. You ought to look into that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Probably the best link I could send them though would be my store. I think I'd want to link to the store.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like how it'll show the images of the items you're selling.
Oh.
Anyway, just a suggestion when you got that many.
I think it does that when you promote them, doesn't it?
I don't. Within your ad and your description or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know how they would know to do that, but I don't know. Just a suggestion. 20.
Well, my cursor's not working correctly, so excuse me. I think I'm going to give up on sharing screen on here because I'm getting frustrated. What am I doing, guys? Oh, I needed to change the condition. I clicked on new. It's actually used. The stamps haven't been used, which is unfortunate. Oh, condition description. Perfect. Okay. Stamps are unused. Cling has been applied. Oh, no description. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this for later, and I'm going to go finish it on my phone because this sucks. Big time. Oh, good grief. Now it won't move. Oh, love technology. I love it. 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 I love technology. Okay. Speaking of Maniac, that's the name of the new Macklemore song. Really enjoyed it. It's like a dance song. The only one I know from them is the Thrift Shop song. Ken has personal comic collection. Those were tons, but not ready to part with it. We have my husband has a box of comics here, and I went through and looked at values on some of them, and there were a couple in the $100 range, but he was like, no, I'll just keep those. Oh yeah, let us know when your show is, Michael. It's on Saturday. I haven't posted yet. More than welcome, but cool. Soon Michael and Cameron live in the same area. No, I think he's going to join him on the live on the see, Cameron is in the Northwest. I can't remember where. Michael, where are you at? I don't think they live near each other. Oh, Lisa got one done. Yay!
A listing?
Yeah.
Awesome.
She got one listing done. Me too. I got one. Well, I got what? 3 drafts done, I think, and a half. Nowhere near each other. Michael's in Texas. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, I can see it on my phone, but it's not in the StreamYard yet. There it is. Okay. Yeah. Just, I think they were talking about joining up together in the live. I don't think they were talking about joining up together in person. There we go. All right. Very cool. Okay, I'm going back to my phone now because my computer's being stupid. I'm going to look at my drafts. I'm going to edit that last draft that I did.
I've got 13 today so far. That's crazy.
13 listings.
Yep.
Nice.
I'm cross-posting 8 of the 13 now. Sometimes when I work hard like that, I just think I deserve to take the rest of the day off, but I've been taking the last week off. So I've got, after this, I'm going to have to try to like really just try to focus and.
Yes. I'm sorry, that was funny.
It's true.
I did a good job. I'm going to give myself the day off.
I know. Well, don't you feel that way sometimes?
I do sometimes.
I definitely did my earned my keep.
Yes. I wish I could share my phone screen. I don't think there's. Can I log into StreamYard and share my phone screen?
I don't know.
Okay, so I'm promoting all of these at 2%. It's recommending 6%, but I'm doing all of them at 2%. And save for later. So I have, here's part of the reason that I've done really well this week. One, hey, Paul, welcome in.
Hey, Paul.
I had a muscle spasm in my back, which laid me up for a couple days. That is no fun. But it's really boring just, being still. So I have a light box that is just, it's bigger than the computer, than my laptop, and taller. So just, I don't know, like 14 by 14, I think. So I can plug that in and sit in bed. And like with these, I can take a stack of stamps or a box of jewelry and photograph stuff while I'm laying there. So that's how I got a lot of my listing done this week. So partially because I just could not move. Well, minimum movement, but yeah. That's every couple years, sometimes twice in a year, I'll get that back spasm, and the doctor has no explanation for it. We've done all the tests and x-rays and all of that, and I just had to deal with it basically. So I have no predictors for it. I have no warning signs for it. I have no way that the doctor could tell me to prevent it. I mean, like they gave me some exercises and I do those, but doesn't prevent them. So it does relieve some of the stiffness though. Just checked out the Maniac Songs fun tune. Cool. I'll have to check that out. I would play it, but they'd probably stop the show, right?
Don't think so.
I mean, I'm not monetized. Will they take my show down?
No, I don't think so. I think the copyright strike is just if you're trying to be monetized. That's the only time I think it matters.
All right. There you go. I'm going to play it. Hopefully you guys will be able to hear it. Nope, no sound. Nope, I have no sound. I don't. Whoa, where'd you guys go? Am I still there?
I mean, I can hear you.
Okay.
So I'm assuming you're still there. I'm not on the screen though.
There you are. Now I can see you too. I'll have to check that song out later. I tried pulling up YouTube to play it and it will not play the sound. Does it know that I'm live? That's so bizarre.
I doubt it.
Hmm?
I doubt it. Do you want me to play it?
Yeah, if you can.
Which song are you looking at?
Macklemore Maniac. Yeah, I don't know what happened. My window just completely collapsed and I could not see you guys. So then I wondered if you could see me. I'm back.
Can y'all hear it?
I fell in love with the moonwalk, dancing in the kitchen in your tube socks. I should have saw the signs, but refused up. How am I supposed to ever move on? Why is it so complicated? You said that you didn't love me, said you working on yourself. You ain't been to therapy since 2020. Something isn't right. See it in your eyes, always give advice. Never take your mind. When I say goodnight, I'm thinking, you get on my nerves. You better reimburse all the things you do. Put me in a hearse. We both. It's never gonna work.
I like this.
Yeah, I like that one.
I think we need some space. I think we need to move. I think this isn't safe. Why the hell you follow me to Walmart? Gotta know everything. You ain't Nardwar. Dress up on Friday nights. Turn up till Sunday morning. I missed you probably right. Ignoring all the warnings. I shouldn't want to kick it. Too many red flags. I knew you were problematic. Cause all of your exes are mad. Somehow I'm back in your arms. Won't you get back in my car? I know you don't really love me. You deserve back to no war. As long as midnight is young. So crazy, I got your back. I'll be posted by the jukebox, watching you dance. Thinking, you get on my nerves. You better reimburse all the things you do. Put me in a hearse. We're both. But somehow it works. With a maniac. The moment we touch, it's a heart attack. You know I love you, honey, but you got me running, yeah. I can get it down. You're a maniac, when you're talking like a killer, got me on my back. You know I love you, honey, but you got me running, yeah. I can get it. With a maniac, the moment we touch, it's a heart attack. You know I love you, honey, but you got me running, yeah. I can get it down. You're a maniac, and you're talking like a killer, got me on my back. You know I love you, honey, but you got me running.
Let me know if you want me to turn it off.
It's up to you. I don't mind.
They're done.
That's
That's actually, I really like that one. Very catchy. And
I think Elizabeth would like that too. Excuse me. Oh, we have news. Elizabeth has a date to prom or homecoming.
All right. That's great. Congratulations to her.
Bruce Springsteen's Dancing in the Dark. All right. Elizabeth is short, narrow shoulders. She has a large chest, and so it is hard to fit her in a dress. So I have to make them, which is fine. I can. I know how to do that. And but it takes so much time, you know, and it actually takes me less time to make a dress than it would to buy a dress and alter it. So
Really?
yeah. It's way easier.
Okay. Not bragging or anything, but
altering somebody else's work is just an absolute pain in the butt. And if there's not enough fabric in it, then you still have to add fabric to it anyhow. So it's just easier to start with my own fabric. But I told her, I said, I don't know when homecoming is. Do you? And, you know, have you looked it up? And she said, no. She said, I was going to go to the lake with Mimi, which is her grandma. And I said, well, you know, maybe you should ask Jack if he's going to go. And, because Jack is her friend that she's been talking to all summer. Mm-hmm. And he said he was going to the game because he's in the band. Well, this is how these two communicate. they both have the same very direct black and white kind of personality. He has autism also. And so I said, well, maybe you should ask him about the dance if he's going to the dance. I didn't know how much time I was going to have, and I knew I needed to get started on it because they went back to school yesterday, and this was just last week. And I said, you know, did you ask me if he was going to the dance? She said, no, he just said he was going to the game. I'm like, come on, we need to communicate here. Let's find out. And so they decided to go together.
Awesome.
Yeah. I was trying to get her to hint to him, you know, about the dance so that maybe he would ask her. Yeah. But then finally I said, listen, you just need to ask him.
Was she excited about that, or is she just indifferent, doesn't really care?
I think she's more excited about it now, knowing that Jack wants to go, because she would have preferred just to go to the lake for the weekend with her grandma.
Yeah. It's funny.
So I was like, well, honey, I need information here. And I don't know the parents, so it's not like I can text the mom and say, you know, hey, what are the kids planning? Which I'm imagining at some point we're gonna have to like meet up and hang out sometime. So I felt bad. Actually, Elizabeth did go to the lake last weekend, and Jack had invited her to go to the movies with his family on Saturday, but she wasn't here. So like, that sucks. That would have been good to do. I probably would have went with her. I know that his parents are both teachers of some sort, but I don't know exactly what they do. Oh, yeah. I knew you were in the Northwest somewhere, Cameron. Definitely not close. Yeah, just online. You can get together online. So I have to laugh at, I looked at some of the text messages on Elizabeth's phone between her and Jack, and I hear them because they talk on the phone too sometimes. Their conversation is like so literal, like just statement after statement after statement. And she does take some interest and asks him questions about some things, which I imagine he probably, you know, asked her questions too. But all of the text messages are like Pokemon and anime links.
Links.
Thanks. Have you seen this one? No. Have you seen this one? No. It's cute.
Yeah.
And they're sitting together at lunch because they don't have any classes together this year. So they were kind of bummed about that. I know they're pretty much kind of on the same level as far as like maturity and where their autism falls on the scale, because they're both in some typical classes and some IEP classes, and then he plays in the band, so you know he's got that going for him, which is totally awesome. But his parents also, one of them directs the middle school band. So I'm imagining he's getting lessons at home for that too.
Oh, yeah.
So, but having
That's
that,
cool.
I think is good for the kids. So,
Heck yeah.
but last year, Elizabeth's IEP teacher had both of them. And she told me they were very much alike.
Mhm.
So,
Well, that's cool.
yeah.
I'm happy for her.
I know. I was kind of worried, that she wasn't interacting very much with anybody from school last year, and she only had like one girl's phone number for something, but they weren't chatting. So, but she went to she goes to resident camp for Girl Scouts in the summer. So basically, I drop her off on a Sunday and I pick her up on a Friday. And she loves those. We did 2 of those, and it's nobody that she knows. She's not like her and a friend didn't like buddy up to go or anything, but she has no problem talking to people. She just doesn't necessarily have relationships with people very easily.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's okay.
Yeah. But I'm glad that her and Jack they're friends, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Sure they are.
That's okay. I'm all right with that. Okay, totally off topic. But the things that you find that you never knew you needed. Have you ever found one of those?
Sometimes I just randomly search Amazon hoping I find something that I wanted that I didn't know I needed.
Mm-hmm.
But, like I actively sometimes look for some new gadget just for the hell of it. And
I found one, not on Amazon. It was a recommendation from another YouTuber.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lip gloss, which, it's nothing spectacular,
Mm-hmm.
but it comes with a mirror on it, which is nice. And get this, it lights up.
Gosh.
You can see what you're doing.
Okay. Oh, that
Check
is
that
cool. That's funny. Yeah. Who would have thought?
I never knew.
Yeah, me neither.
And it actually does a really good job of helping you out.
Yeah.
So if you guys are looking for a lip gloss that lights up, Ken, Michael, Cameron, because you were all looking for lip gloss, right? Lisa might like this though. It's Gerard Cosmetics. Lights up. I'm super happy with it. I've tried a lot of lip glosses too, and I do like that one. But I just had to laugh when I got here and I tried it out. And I was like, oh my God, this really is cool. It really is useful. Like I thought it was kind of gimmicky when I bought it.
Yeah.
But I bought it, right? Because I had to have it. Cameron's like, yeah, I'm good. He's like, chapstick. I got some chapstick.
But just when you didn't think you need it, you need it. You're like, oh, it's kind of nice to have it a little brighter in here.
There are Instagram reels, if you are like me and you get to scrolling through those, or on TikTok, where they do like Amazon product reviews, like here's the things that you need for your kitchen, or here's the things you need for your bathroom, like stuff like that. I will watch those, and sometimes I'll check out the stuff that they are reviewing too, but I don't think I've ever gone and bought anything just because I saw it on there.
Yeah.
Okay, listing. I was halfway through looking up this next set of stamps. Excuse me. And I wasn't finding it very easily. Actually, I don't see any. But it didn't tell me, like at the beginning, it didn't say there are no matches. So the name of the package is Pretty Postage, and it's giving me all of the Stampin' Up! Sets that have the word pretty in it, but not the one that I'm looking for. Ken's got to hit the post office and some errands. Catch you after a bit. not next week. All right.
Okay. Have a good
Take it
week.
easy.
If we don't see you on Instagram.
Lisa's up to 2. We'll bug him on Instagram.
I
All right, so let's put the ticker up. What are you at, Gail?
don't know. Just put the 13 because I think I'm just cross.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember whatever number I said before, but 13's good.
N is going to be a PO. And Lisa is at 2. Anybody else got listings up?
Would you do Kenneth?
PO.
What's that for PO box?
Post office.
Post office.
He's headed to the post office. Oh, I'm still at 0.5. I meant to edit that. I've got, what do I have? I have 3 drafts. I'm going to be 3D. There we go. Yeah. Got 3 drafts going. All right. There you go. Got the ticker going. Oh, Cameron's at 3. All right, let's add you in, buddy. There you go. Wait, Gail, it looks like you're just like killing us over there.
I'm just working.
All right, I'm starting to think either this set that I'm looking for is at the bottom of the list, but because I list mine from highest to lowest, so it's going to be really inexpensive, or nobody else has it listed. Oh, wait, is this it? Okay, somebody else has it listed, but they have an extra punch with it. I don't have the punch. It's a little square. I am so glad I stopped bidding on this stuff when I did, because Cameron, overachiever. Oh, Lisa does need it. Yes, absolutely. Gerard Cosmetics. I think I had a coupon. I'll have to figure out what that code was. It was from Emily D. Baker. Let me see if I can find that one. So she is this lawyer, and she does commentary on lawsuits involving celebrities, basically. Oh, she has a premiere going on right now. Let me see if her code is in her description. Okay, so Lisa, if you're going to go to Gerard Cosmetics, this is the 30% off coupon. It's for law nerds from Emily D. Baker. Michael, the things you didn't know you ever needed, right? Lip gloss that lights up so you can see what you're doing when you put it on. And there's a little mirror on the side of the tube. Everybody needs that, right?
I mean, maybe you need it for your chapstick. Doesn't
Yeah.
have to be lip gloss.
I don't know if is there a chapstick with
Yeah, no.
with
It'd
light
have to
up
be
on
a
it?
ring. Yeah. I don't think it's really needed.
I didn't think I needed this in my life, but I absolutely I do. Here is Lisa, if you really want it, this is the website.
I don't normally even look when I put on my lipstick.
Was that?
I don't look when I put on my lipstick anyway,
Oh.
so probably can tell. Oh, this is...
If it was just clear lip gloss, probably not, but this has got a tint to it, so I have to I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing. Oh my gosh, this one time Kayla gave me, it looked to me like just a clear chapstick, but I didn't realize it's one of those ones that it turns color once it heats up. So after you like put it on, your body temperature heats it up and it turns this really, really bright red. And I had chapped lips and I had just gone all around with my what I thought was chapstick, but then it turned red. So I had like over painted it everywhere. Oh my gosh. She looked at me and she goes, "Did you use that new one I gave you?" And I said, "Yeah, it's it feels pretty nice on here." And I hadn't looked since I put it on, and
she's like, "It don't look so nice."
Yeah. She's like, "You kind of overdid it." And I was like, "Yeah, well, my lips are," I was like, she was trying to tap me. And thank
like,
God we were at home. It's not like I was out in public or anything.
Yeah. She's like, "No, you overdid it. Over."
Like, for real. Okay, I have spent way too much time looking for this stupid set of 4 little teeny tiny stamps. I think I just need to move on and put it in the pile. It's going in the pile. Oh, wait. Oh, somebody's got it listed for $12.99 by itself. Let's see if did I check. Oh, these are not new. Some of the ones she gave me. Well, these are. Here's the problem I'm having. When these stamps are new, they don't have any backing on the pictures. This comes in a separate sheet. So these stamps have never been used, but she's put the identifiers on them, and so I can't list them as new.
Oh, what identifiers?
The pictures that go on the back.
Yeah.
Those came on a separate sticker sheet, and this backing was all white. So since she's technically used those stickers to put them on there, I can't list this as new. I mean, I could list it as new, unused, but they're not technically new. It doesn't look like they've been used. Oh, I've spent way too much time on this one. I'm putting it in the pile. There we go. In the pile. Next. Butterflies.
Okay, one more. Made a sale on Facebook. $7 lapel pin. Woohoo! Winning.
Yeah, it'll be easy to ship out, right?
Yeah. It's
oh my
a
gosh,
Lone Star Biker Rally pin from the, what you call it? Lone Star Biker Rally in Galveston. 2012.
Oh, this one's missing the centerpiece. Well, that sucks. Well, I guess it doesn't affect the image. Excuse me.
These are going to be $16.
Still. Oh, goodness. Okay. This one's new also, but it's got the stickers on it. And it doesn't have, oh no, that's the wrong set. All right, this one's going in the pile too. All right, I need a winner here, guys. Let's try this one. Because I have listed some of these for $50, by the way. There are some that are selling in that range. And there are, 200 more in storage. That could possibly be winners.
Ooh, yeah. That's a lot, girl. You're going to be busy for a hot minute.
Oh, cool. These are running at 16 pre-owned. And mine are gently used. Okay, cool. We're going to run this one at 16. Copy. Sell one like this. Condition is used. Okay, we we need to add more to the title. 140712. Okay. So, I think it was last week. I think it was last week. Tim came in to see what I was watching on YouTube. And I think it was just like, one of these podcasts that I listen to all the time. And he's like, hey, there's this really interesting show about Woodstock in 94 and 99. And I said, what are you talking about? He goes, don't you remember they redid Woodstock? And I said, I thought it was just one. And he says, no, there were two of them. And so I did not realize what a shit show that one that had happened in 99 was. So back in 99, I was going through my divorce. So I probably wasn't paying attention to like anything on the news, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, yeah, it's on, is it on Netflix? Can't remember if it was on Netflix or Hulu, but we have both of them. So, Cameron saw it. So there's actually two documentaries, and literally a shit show, right? Tim was telling me last night there's two. There's another documentary, maybe on HBO. So I've got to pull up this other one and watch it now. But it was really good.
Okay, I've been seeing that come across our feed, but I haven't.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I mean, it just didn't seem interesting, but it was good.
Cameron says, I remember all that happened in 99. He graduated high school in 99. I'm just a smidge older than you. I graduated in 94. Okay, Netflix is the 1999 one. Okay.
Oh, God, I graduated in 88. Okay.
That was just a few years before me.
Mm-hmm.
That's 94.
Yeah.
Tim graduated. Tim graduated in 94.
Just a few years.
95, 94. But no, Tim must have graduated in 93. He's a year older. If you were the music was great. I loved hearing, who was there, what they were singing, and telling about all the shows. Now, it wasn't all my kind of music. It's not all the kind of music because it was such a wide variety of music that they had there. But just it's interesting how they planned it, what happened, where they cut corners, where they started planning, and how it all got out of control. It went like off the rails. I can't imagine what the cost was by the time they were done. There's no way they had made any money. And I know like in 94, I don't think they made any money. And so this next year they were planning to make a lot of money. They were going to spend a lot of money to make a lot of money. But then they like started cutting corners and it just went out of control. It was insane. I was 7 in 1988. Let's see. In 1988, I would have been 14. Right? 76? 4 and 8, 12. I would have been 12. When Gail graduated.
Yep.
Don't worry, you don't look a day over 22.
Thank you.
I'll tell you what, I know that I have a young looking just face in general. And I love when I tell people I have a son that's 28 and they look at me and they're like trying to figure it out. I'm like, yes, I was young.
Yeah, that happens to me every time. My daughter's 31. They're like, you don't look old enough to have a daughter that's 31.
Yeah.
Well, I do.
I was an old timer then, ripe old age of 9. Got a bunch of babies in here, Gail.
That's okay. I'm also retiring. So
yeah, but you're retiring a little early, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm 52, but that's okay.
Yeah.
You do good with your money, you'll be able to.
I think both my parents were 62 before they retired.
Yeah. What? Oh my gosh. I cannot imagine starting at that age. Oh no.
You know
My
what? I
fantasy.
had Nate and Kayla were 4 years apart, and I thought I was done, but I got divorced. And when Tim and I married, he didn't have any kids. So we talked about it and we were like, okay, let's, add one more. And it was Kayla was 8 and Nate was 12 when we had Elizabeth. And it was like starting all over again. But I must have been like early 30s when I had her, somewhere like 30 or 31. And it was crazy because I had, either sold or gotten rid of the cribs, the diaper bags, all of the bottles, all the things that you need for a baby. I was done. I had a boy and a girl. Like that was it. We were good.
Yeah.
And the older they got, the less I thought, oh, Cameron's dad was 50 when he was born. Interesting. It keeps you young. Yeah, it does keep you moving, doesn't it? When you've got the little Paul's an old man. I was older than both of you then. But yeah, even that 8-year gap was like starting over.
Yeah, mine were 5 years apart, and that was to me I was like, oh, it's okay. I'm gonna have to, change diapers again and whatever, but so much more than that.
Nate being 4 when I had Kayla, he was fairly self-sufficient. Like he could pour himself a bowl of cereal, he could get himself dressed, things like that.
Yeah. You're just
And,
used to those conveniences.
Yeah.
And then you start all over again. Uh-oh, she left. Dang it, y'all. I am trying to cut this thing off my shirt. Told y'all this was made at Walmart. The sleeve is coming undone. I'm still here. She's gone, right?
I just swiped myself right out of there.
She swiped right.
There was a cat hair on the keypad or on the laptop, and I went to I just swiped myself out of there. I don't know how I did that.
I've officially posted 13 and cross-posted them.
Oh. 3-year-old just started his first day of preschool. Yeah, they do. I mean, yeah, it goes by quick, especially when you start looking at, milestones like school, for sure. 18-year-old will be off to the dorms in college next month, and you're excited. Is that your youngest then? So Elizabeth's my youngest. She's a sophomore in high school this year. Nate and Kayla are 28 and 24. Unfortunately, well, Nate lives, I don't know, probably about a 2.5-hour drive from me on the other side of Ohio. And then Kayla used to live like less than a mile down the road, but her and her fiance moved up to Toledo, which is like super sad for me because now it's like 45 minutes to an hour drive to get there. We'll be like old farts home alone with her leaving. Aw. She'll come home in the summers though, right? Kayla came home in the summers. One and only. Unless you count the furry kids. Yeah, some people count the furry kids, right? You're allowed. Oh, I swear sometimes the dogs are like toddlers. Like I feel like their demands are like a toddler's demands, like right now, like no patience at all when they want something. And they can't talk to you and tell you what it is, right? Have you seen all these dogs on TikTok and Instagram that have buttons where they can talk to you? And like, I keep thinking we really need to get my dog some buttons. Oh, you'll still see her. She's not going too far. That's good. It's like having a perpetual 2-year-old. Yes, my dogs are definitely toddlers. Laundry every weekend, absolutely. If you're only 30 minutes away, that's the best way to do laundry. Take it home. but these dogs with their buttons, and cats, some of the cats too, with their buttons, and they can talk and tell you what they want. Crack me up. I keep thinking, I think my dogs, both of them really, I think would do well with those. We need to work on that. Because I mean, like, you know, when they want to go out, they bark. I don't know if you guys have ever heard them when I'm like, hey, the dogs are barking, I got to go get them.
Yeah.
But like when they want food,
yeah.
they just like circle around. Like we know kind of like their little actions, like what they want. But then there's sometimes where like Scout will just pace back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And we're like, you know, we'll play with them. And then as soon as we stop, he starts pacing it. We're like, we don't know what he wants. We're like, do you want to go out? Like, you know, and he doesn't want to go outside. He doesn't want a treat. He doesn't want food. He's just like pacing. And we're like, oh my gosh, what do we do with you? Like, we don't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And if he's in one of those moods where he's pacing and we leave the room, he will grab or get into or climb up on anything that he can that has paper. So like if I accidentally left some mail on my end table, he will get up there and chew it. Elizabeth had a box of, so she plays with Play-Doh just as a, just to have in her hands all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And so she had a box of, you know, jars of Play-Doh. And so he will chew on the Play-Doh lids, or he'll chew the box, or like he'll just get into stuff. And we're like, dude, we were just here petting you, and like you didn't want any more pets, like, so we left the room. And then he's like getting into stuff. So anyhow, long story short, we need to get my dog some talking buttons so he can tell us what he wants.
Maybe he's just got anxiety or something.
Yeah. And we don't know like where exactly he came from. The when we got him at the shelter, they said that his owner was moving out of the country and couldn't take him. And he is, I mean, he's a mutt. He is a Chihuahua Beagle, and they think maybe a little bit of Hound Dog. So he's quite a mix, but he has some deformities that, you know, they think that he was born with. They said it didn't look like it was an injury. They get bored, he puzzles, long walks. Yeah. Okay, so Scout, we can't take on long walks. He has this deformity in his leg, and the way that he walks on it, he tends to then hurt his hind leg if we walk for too long, because of the way that he accommodates the deformity. So we can walk him. He, you know, we can take him out and walk him up and down the sidewalk, just not too far. And we don't go far from home, because if he decides that he can't walk anymore, then we have to carry him back. And I learned that the hard way. And while he is a somewhat little dog, he's still 24 pounds. So we don't go far with him. But yeah, he definitely, we walk them where we can, and our backyard is fenced in, so they can go out there and run and walk and, you know, pace around out there too, without being on the leash, which they both like that a lot. But hi Crystal, welcome in. Have you guys been watching Crystal's channel over on Rosie's Closet? She's in Las Vegas. They've got some good shows over there. If you haven't seen them, get them a stroller. I don't know. I mean, does that defeat the purpose of taking a walk?
Well, I mean, I guess ultimately you have to let them walk around to go to the bathroom, but
I mean, he does. He walks around outside, out back. Our backyard's fenced in.
Yeah. But maybe it's like a kid in a car, like they like that little, you know, movement to calm
just
them
a
down.
Different scenery, I guess. Yeah.
Or, you know, just being walked or whatever, rolling around might calm them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
What am I going to do with all my reselling stuff when I quit?
Put it on Facebook.
Like all the poly mailers and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, you know, some other reseller out there will buy those from you. Cheap.
Cheap, yeah.
Okay, so Cameron says you can still see new sites and sniff new things. Yeah. That's interesting. Maybe I'll put him in the wagon sometime and see how he does. I have a little fold-out wagon he would fit in. Put some blankets in there. We'll try that today. When Elizabeth gets home, she walks the dogs. So we'll give that a try. Damn dog whisperer over here. I know, right? That's okay. If you know things and you want to share, definitely go ahead.
I have a cat stroller.
I have seen your cat stroller, yeah.
Haven't used it.
Does Chloe like it?
I mean, she just hangs out in it. I haven't tried to put DC in it, but yeah, I mean, she meows a little bit and then she chills out and just sits there while I stroll. So,
yeah. Oh, jeez. I had this little set of plastic jars over here and I was leaning on it and the one drawer fell in. So we're not going to lean on that anymore. You know what I need? I need a freaking like real desk chair. I'm sitting on a folding chair with a cushion on it. I have to invest in one of those really fancy schmancy ones, right? Actually, I need to go try out Tim got a gaming chair. I should try that out. I think there's a desk chair upstairs too I could probably bring down since I don't go up there very much. Oh my gosh, guys, I've talked more than I've listed. Hang on, let me create this draft because I was like almost done with this, right? Oh, I was getting ready to do the title. Let's see. There's a thanks. Celebrate. I gotta get a Phil. I have this need to use all of the letters, all 80 letters in my title. So I'm going to put as many things as I can on here.
I try to use Paul's thing as just like, don't overdo it. Don't care so much about it. So
I'm trying. I mean,
when I get caught up in the details of things, I'm like, don't do it. Just don't do it.
I definitely think the title is important because that's what, that's mostly what is showing up in searches. So I definitely want to fill that in. Okay, does anybody remember what I was going to price this at? Let's go $12.99. It's in good condition. I have been noticing that when I list on my phone, it has been automatically turning on global shipping program. And I'm not happy about that because I'm having to go in and turn it off on everything on my new listings, which, it's just one little click of a button, but I'm aggravated that it's showing up when it used to be you had to turn it on if you wanted it. And now it's you have to turn it off if you don't want it. Not happy about that. Milestone notes. You hear your clock. Is it? It's 1 o'clock already. Oh no.
12 o'clock here.
Yeah, it's 12 there.
And it annoys the hell out of me because I'm just like, let me pause my life while this thing blasts a dozen times, literally. So annoying.
Okay, Lisa's seeing the GSP pop up on hers too. There are some things I'm just not willing to ship GSP anymore, and it's a lot of stuff actually. Oh, it came in with the updates. Okay. Yeah, that figures. I don't know. It's just a click of a button, right? It doesn't take that long to switch it over. I'm just frustrated, I guess. Okay, there's one sold for $21 and there's none listed. So I'm going to list mine at $19.99.
That's funny. The item I'm listing right this minute is also $19.99.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like,
meant to be.
It's just like as I'm looking at the price to write it down, I read $19.99 the very moment you said it. It's so crazy. Means I'm gonna sell it.
Up to 3.
Lisa's got 3. You might put me down for 15.
Oh my goodness! Look at you.
Yeah, killing it. Like a little rock star over here.
There we go.
I wanna be a rock star.
Condition. These ones, unfortunately, are used. These all have little UPCs on them, but it's only like a 6-digit UPC, and so I keep trying to scan it when it asks for a UPC, and it won't take it. Which is dumb. Oh, you know what? I haven't been picking categories in my store when I put these in on my phone. Category. Store. Shoot, I'm going to have to bulk edit now. That's just fine. I can do that. I need to put a message in my bulk edit anyhow. All right. I got another draft done. She says Gail's a wild woman. She is today, man. Killing it.
Well, when my mom called and said she's going to stay the night, I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, when?
She's coming when my sister gets married. So the last, like the 25th of September. So yeah. I have a month, and I don't want to just move that stuff out. I want to get it listed, you know. Mm-hmm. So that's my goal.
How much stuff do you have in there?
A lot. But it's not organized for one, and it's boxes and totes and bags, but they're all like, some is personal and some of it's not. So it gets confusing. So I don't know how to, I need to go through it all, which is frustrating. So anyway.
Well, now you have a deadline.
I do.
Okay, I'm going to count how many of these stamps I have listed. 50, 51, 2, 50. There's got to be an easier way to figure this out.
You could select them all and then go to the edit on eBay, and it'll tell you edit X amount.
I got 67 plus some drafts. So I think I'm up to like 74. All right. Flippin' Hustlers headed to the post office. Have a great day. Thank you. You too. We'll be back next week.
Yeah. Have a good day. Get lots done.
I'm glad to hear you're heading to the post office. I did not need to head to the post office today, and it made me kind of sad. I cannot believe I didn't have anything sell. I sent out gobs of offers yesterday. All right, where's my nail file? There it is. Elizabeth and I went. She got a haircut, and we both got our nails done. I got my toenails done. It was a nice day. What day was that? That was Friday. That's Friday. We went and saw Kayla. She does such a good job. Since Kayla has started where she's at, I think she said she's been there for 5 or 6 months now. She's already been able to like raise her prices, and she had to make her appointment settings so that because she does everything through Square and they like have her appointments are in there. If you make an appointment, she has to approve it before it's scheduled. And then if you are a first time client, you have to put down a $15 deposit. And then if you don't show, you do not get your deposit back.
Okay.
She's busy enough that like people want to get in to see her. And she is not taking any cancellations. She's like, if you cancel, you're going to pay for it.
Cool.
So she's doing really good. I'm proud of her because conflict is very hard for her. Confrontation. What's the word I'm looking for? Is it conflict?
Confrontation or
dealing with people basically. It gives her some major anxiety.
Same here. I just try to avoid it at all costs.
Yes, me too. So no, she's doing really good. But she's expensive. Like I don't let her give me a discount or for anything. Because I know she needs the income, but I can't believe what people pay for her to do their nails. And she literally is doing like artwork on people's fingernails.
Yeah.
Crazy. I look at her stuff and I'm like, oh my God, that is so good. Like, where did this come from? But it's just her. She's always been artistic. And she has practiced so much. She practices every day that she has time. She has these like clear fake fingernails and she is just constantly like practicing on them. So super proud of her. I'm glad because we paid for her school when she went to get her license for nail tech. So it was worth it. She's doing good.
Yeah, sounds like it.
We were kind of weary about it at first. I told her, I was like, why don't you just do the whole cosmetology program? Like, do you just want to do nails? And she's like, I just want to do nails. She's like, I don't want to do people's hair. I don't want to do like any kind of aesthetics. And I was like, are you sure? Because, we'll pay for you just to do all of it. And in my mind, I was thinking, having those extra skills, to fill the gap in case she didn't have clients. But seeing now that she built up her clientele really quickly, I'm like, okay, she knew what she was doing. Should have had a little bit more faith in her.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I get your point too, because if you're definitely like that's the route you want to go, but you might find that you like hair or you like something else, and then it kind of like broadens your, abilities. Doesn't mean you have to do it.
Yeah. But she's doing just nails. She doesn't even like my pedicure is the only one that she does. She does not do anybody's toes except for mine.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to do toes either.
Yeah. Yep, she does not do toes. Just so I can brag, I'm going to put her Instagram in the chat so you guys can see what she does.
Oh, yeah. I want to see that.
Okay, 1 second. Oh, the very first one that she has posted, the purple ones are mine. They're the ones I have on right now.
You should just put them on put it on the screen.
Oh, yeah, let's do that. Share screen. Tab. Nail tech. Share. Add. Okay. I'm going to scroll through here so you guys can see these nails. I'm going to click on them. I think it'll be easier that. There we go. So those are my nails. That's what I have on right now.
Yeah. Nice. Oh, wow. That's pretty.
Those are really simple ones that she did there.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, that was a video. We don't need to watch the whole video. Okay. She painted those diamonds with the help of a little bit of tape. but she painted those. That's
Yeah.
like some people use stamps, and she uses this little paintbrush that's like one hair on
Yeah.
this paintbrush.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another video. Check out these ice
Oh,
cream.
so cute.
Love those.
Wow. She's blue
Those.
bonnets.
Yep, she painted those. Is that crazy?
Yes. She is good.
This
What?
is her friend that is like obsessed with like horror movies.
Yeah, the blood splatter is awesome.
Yeah.
A Jason mask. Dang.
My favorite ones that she did are these Scooby-Doo ones. I'll have to flip through and find
Those
them for
are,
you guys. I have to
wow.
just scroll down. Oh, I think that's her fiance. I think that's his nails.
What? Really?
He lets her do his nails.
Wow.
Like she freehands all of this.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That's my mom's nails, by the way. Check these out.
Nice.
I don't know how she does that.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Let me scroll down, see if I can find Scooby-Doo, because I think it's the most artwork I've ever seen her do. Oh, I don't know. This one's pretty intricate too.
Oh, wow.
Like they look like they're stickers. Like she painted those.
Wow. She's good.
That's
She's
crazy.
got some
Yeah.
talent.
Yeah. It takes forever. So I tell her, I'm like, just do something simple on my nails.
Yeah.
I
She's
don't
a
know.
perfectionist, I'm sure.
Yes. These are pretty detailed too. The little eyeballs.
Oh, wow.
Kind
Yeah.
of creepy.
She's good. I bet she can draw really good too.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Does she draw much?
Yeah.
Does she go to learn that in class, or is she just self-taught?
She took a lot of art classes in high school.
Yeah.
So I think that helped. She didn't do any classes like outside of high school. So just up till then.
Yeah.
But yeah, she pretty much, a lot of this is self-taught.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I want to learn to do drawing. Like I could do some of it, but I want to get better at it. But
this was Jurassic Park nails. Look at the amber mosquitoes.
I can't believe that she did that. That's amazing. I mean, the dinosaur is crazy.
Yeah. So the green part where it's like ombre there, that she has an airbrush where she can spray paint.
Yeah.
But the thumbnails, I was like really impressed with her little mosquitoes there, and how she made it look like amber.
I think those are like little jelly nails or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dang.
That one was one of her. I was really impressed with those.
Yeah.
I gotta find the Scooby-Doo though, because those are, to me, like the Scooby-Doos were like the best ones. Here they are. Check that out.
Golly. I mean, that's some great talent.
Yeah. So I can understand why she like charges what she does, because she's
good for her.
Yeah. But anyhow, there's that if you guys want to follow her.
I am impressed.
Oh, the rainbow ones. Yeah. And they were neon rainbows. I was like, I was having like, 6th grade flashbacks there with the neon. You'd go see her. Yes. Thank you. That's so sweet. Skills. Yeah. And she practices a lot. I know she does. So niece does nails too. It's yeah, it is. It's nuts, the stuff that they can do. And then it's they're all cured under. She has this little black light that you put your nails under, and it cures them, and they're dry and they're hard. Like you leave there and like you don't have wet nails. It's
it's like
crazy.
gel polish.
Yeah, gel polish. That's what it is.
Yeah, I did that for a while, and I still have these indentions in the bed of my nails from that, so I quit doing it.
Yeah. 7. Cameron's at 7. Thank you for letting me brag on my daughter. I appreciate that. I know that has nothing to do with reselling.
This really isn't always barely reselling.
There we go.
Bin 9 is full.
I had to laugh the other day. Her boyfriend or fiance, I should say fiance, they're engaged. He drives for FedEx, and when people like comment on his nails when he's like delivering stuff, he like hands out her business card.
Oh, really? That's funny.
Yeah. So.
Might as well make some money for the family.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh my, you guys would not believe what FedEx is paying drivers. And I don't know if it's all over. And I know we had trouble getting drivers in our area. They are paying this kid $20 an hour to drive, truck, and deliver. And most weeks, he's got 8 hours of overtime.
Yeah, they work hard though, man.
I know.
I'd want more money working for them.
That is nuts. He said because he's one of the more efficient, better drivers, they assign him this afternoon route every day, which ends up extending his day all the time. And on Friday, he was just like, yeah, I'm going to opt out of that. I got my hours this week. He said usually he takes it, but he was just like, yeah, not this week. I'll be done.
Not doing it.
Yeah. I think he worked like half a day that day, but that half day was all overtime, that's insane. Do you realize they get overtime? He's paying $30. They're paying him $30 an hour on overtime, time and a half.
Yeah.
Like, that is nuts.
Mm-hmm.
That is nuts. They both started college at Kent State, and he only went, I think, the 1 year, and then the second year, he moved back here. That's when COVID started. So when COVID closed their school, Kayla moved back here. She was going to do online and finish because she already had like 2 years in, maybe 1 3/4, somewhere around like that. And she found an online school where she could finish her degree, and then just lost all motivation because she couldn't get back to campus to finish the stuff she needed to finish before she went to online. So, like, COVID really screwed her up. And it's not, obviously you don't have to have a degree, but like, she was so close. But we just paid. She wanted to go to the nail tech school. We paid for that. At least, I mean, they're both working. He, for having no degree and having a job that pays that well, it's pretty good.
Yeah, that overtime sure helps too.
Mm-hmm. I keep telling them, I'm like, you guys should start reselling. I could help you get started. Because between the two of them, they could get stuff listed and shipped out. But they don't want to.
Not for everybody, I guess.
No, it's not. And I've shown Kayla the whole process. She's seen it all, so she understands, what you need to do. Okay, I'm going to step away for just a minute, and then I will be right back.
Okay. Tell you what, breast pumps are questionable. On eBay, I have the accessories, but I feel that they may be used but cleaned. And I don't think I can sell that stuff used. Anyone else dabble in breast pumps stuff? I mean, they look very clean, but I know these aren't new. I feel like maybe I have to donate these. Anyone have any thoughts on that or opinions? I'm tired, y'all. Okay, I have 16 listings. Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh, wait, I gotta cross post it. I have to take photos. I haven't even photographed this. Never mind. Gotta do that. Can't finalize a listing without photographing it. I'm taking don't care so much about your listings to a whole new level doing that. Hey.
Okay. If anybody would like to join us live, you are more than welcome. The link is pinned up at the top. I'm gonna have a snack because this is like way past my lunchtime.
I haven't even eaten breakfast yet. I'm thinking about going to heat up something.
Yeah. I have about an hour until I have to get Elizabeth. So I don't mind hanging out. If you guys want to stay on, I will stay on. Because all I plan to do was work today anyhow. And now that I said that out loud, I'm looking at my calendar to make sure.
Oh, and in October, I get to go meet my daughter's boyfriend.
Yay!
Yeah.
That's awesome.
For the first time. They've been dating almost a year.
Yeah. He didn't come to the wedding?
No. He also had other obligations, so she was kind of like glad because, well, besides the fact that it was kind of too early, they had only been dating a few months, but being her mom, like she wanted some one-on-one, spend time with me, and felt like she didn't want to have to feel like she had to tend to him or whatever. Right. So it worked out.
So what is the occasion in October? Just going to visit?
Yeah. Like I was going to go in September, and then she asked me if I wanted to go on this particular weekend. And I was like, I can't. That's when Mom committed to a date. So it's like, I can't do that, and I can't, that following weekend is Amy's wedding. And then she's like, how about the weekend after that? I was like, okay. So we just settled on that because I was like, we'd have to go before the end of September or after Amy's wedding. So
is she coming up for Amy's wedding? Or where's Amy's wedding at?
It's near me, but so I don't know if she's going to or not. I need to find out.
Yeah.
Amy hasn't sent out invites yet. And I'm like, it's October 1st.
You need to get those out.
I mean, yeah, I would think so. If you want people to go. Oh, yeah. Now I remember what I was doing. So I got some breast pump accessories, and it looks like you can't sell them used.
What are they?
Breast pump accessories. So I got them from Kelly's daughter, and I know she's used them. They're very clean, but so I can't list those. Please list your item. Okay, 16. Let's go ahead. I mean, 16 listings, something should start selling, right?
Yes. That's why I'm so disappointed. I know I'm listing stuff that people want, so why aren't they selling?
Yeah, I'm not real sure this is what people want, but
I sold this stuff last week and I'm still not quite sure what it's for. But when I looked it up, it was selling pretty regularly and it's a product that's not made anymore. It's some kind of like grease or conditioner for a hot plate, but not like a hot plate like we think of a hot plate. Like I don't know what these hot plates are attached to. But somebody bought it. It was partially used.
it's funny. We all do that, huh? We sell stuff. We're like, I don't know what this is, but it makes money, so I'm gonna sell it. I was surprised I listed those cashmere sweaters and they don't really go for as much as I thought they would.
Yeah.
They're like $25. I sold one of those. Remember I told you I ordered some shorts for Walmart. They didn't fit.
Yeah.
I sold a pair of them for like $13, but free money because they gave me all of my money back. So. Have y'all seen this movie with what's her name? It's called The Lost City. Sandra Bullock in it. It's got Channing
Is that one of
Tatum.
the Jumanji series?
I don't know if it is or not. It's got Channing Tatum and her in it, and it's like she's like a romance novelist. And I guess she's kind of burned out, and then something happens that kind of revives her desire to write and stuff. But it's funny. It's action, adventure, and fun. Comedy. So I really enjoyed it. Brad Pitt's in it, but like briefly. We watched that last night on. I think it was on Amazon Prime.
What's it called?
The Lost City. Like, as I see previews that I know Kelly doesn't want to watch that I do, I just write in my notepad. Like, I have a list that I create.
Yeah.
So that's one that I can now mark off the list. I made him watch it. He got busy doing something and I hit play. So he just ended up, he's like, I can't find anything to watch. I'm like, okay then. I'm taking you over. Let me show you all this cute picture. So we babysat Margaret. I don't know, one day recently. And he was going in the bathroom and he took her with him. She has this chair she sits in to be fed. It's like reminds me of like a director's chair.
Mm-hmm.
And so after we fed her, then he's like, come on, Margaret, let's go brush our teeth. So he went in there to brush his teeth, but he put her on the counter. I was like, I need to brush my teeth too. So I went in there and then I gave her like a toothbrush that I had, and I was using my electric toothbrush. And he stopped and took a picture because she loves that toothbrush. But so there's me. She's got her little toothbrush in the mouth, and he's got one hanging out of his mouth.
Oh my gosh. That is so funny.
I know. I love that picture. I'm like, we're all brushing our teeth. She is the cutest baby, I swear. I enjoy having her in my life. REI Labor Day sale. Fresh gear for fresh season. I joined their thing to when I bought those shoes.
Mhm.
And then it costs $30, but it gives you a $30 gift card to use
Right.
on your next deal. Plus, you get all these other membership discounts. And so I'm like, well, technically, it was at the end of the day free. But also, if those shoes hurt my feet after a year of having them, I can exchange them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which is pretty cool.
Lisa liked your picture.
Huh?
Lisa liked your picture.
Oh. Yeah, she's so cute. Hmm. Ultras or the shoes that I got, I guess.
It starts with
Is it
it's like
ultra?
ultra, but it starts with an A.
I think it's an ultra, yeah. It was just like I kept seeing online a lot of people were fans of topos and a lot were fans of that. It was kind of like a either like this one or that one, not both. And I went and tried them on and I found out the ultra fits me way better, much more comfortable.
I have found that Asics will fit my foot without me having to buy a wide.
Mm,
And a lot of shoes I have to buy the wide to get it to fit me. So I just buy my size in Asics because they're already wide across the ball of the foot.
mm. Yeah, that's one of the brands I got at Goodwill, and it was like the tread on it is so solid.
Mm,
The ones that I got, and I was like, man, if I would have just found these, I don't think I would have gotten $160 pair of shoes.
right.
Because I think because the ones I was wearing were flat, there was really no tread at all on those. I mean, brand new, they don't have tread; they're just smooth on the bottom. So like
Yeah.
these were just really nice, and I'm like, God, I can't believe I spent the money on those. I totally would have just been fine with the Asics. But what are you going to do? Okay, so I've done that. Look, what else am I going to do here? What are you doing, kitty? Listing confirmed. Okay. Hey, kitty, what you doing? Come here. You want to say hi to Aaron? It's your time to shine. Oh.
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen. Is that DC?
Mm-hmm. It's just
Aww,
easy.
what a sweetie.
She is like super soft. She feels like a rabbit. Like,
Yeah.
like she feels way different than Chloe does.
That's how my Lucy is. She's like super, super soft.
She got a stripe down my face.
Yeah.
Calico.
Love those markings on her. Is it her or him?
Her.
Yeah.
And she's got, her fur is also super thick. Like
Yeah.
maybe like an otter might feel, which I've never felt an otter, but. Okay, I'm clearing out my board. Boop. I ordered these shoes. These were my Faded Glory flip-flops that I bought from someone on Poshmark that I told you I really wanted.
Yes.
They sent it in a box with tissue paper and a thank you note and a Born to be a Unicorn printed face mask.
Oh my God.
For $7 pair of sandals.
That's cute.
I'm like, these Poshmark people, they must be disappointed when they buy something from me because I just give them what they ordered. That's it. Nothing fancy. Here. Okay.
Okay. Sorry about that. I had some Girl Scout messages I needed to take care of there real quick.
Have you heard of this? It's Ink Lifter.
No.
It
Where'd
says,
you get that?
I don't know. It was on the floor. It says removes ink, lipstick, and pen stains from leather and leather-like surfaces.
Really? That's interesting.
I might have to keep this one around, huh?
Yeah, I might keep that one.
It's like a glue stick is what it reminds me of. I resold that modem. Someone else bought it on eBay.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah, so.
Did you get the money out of it that you wanted?
Yeah, same amount.
Good.
So I'm pleased with that. Ship that out tomorrow when I feel like it.
Okay. I'm on to my next set of stamps. Musical season. Let's see if this one comes up.
Got my divorce decree.
Yay! I have one of
$50
those.
later.
I should have framed it.
It's like 30-something pages.
Yeah, that's how mine is too. Yeah, well, because we have custody issues in ours.
Yeah, it's like 40-something pages. But we had a child and a cat and a dog that we split.
Yeah.
It was in the decree.
Ours was technically a dissolution. So basically my lawyer drew up the papers and we both signed them with him without a lawyer, but we had to sign it in front of the magistrate. And then that was it. We didn't have any hearings or anything.
Yeah, mine wasn't about to go that route. Okay.
I had written in there that I wanted full custody and they gave it to me. I mean, he had visitation rights, but he didn't fight any of it.
Didn't want it bad enough.
Nope.
Mine tried to use that as leverage to get me to take less child support or settle for this or that. I'm like, dude, you're barely paying anything to begin with.
Yeah.
And it worked.
The state determines child support here.
Mm-mm.
Like we didn't get a say in it at all.
Yeah. I mean, it's based on income, but based on his income, he should have paid more.
Mm-hmm.
I think they were saying at least $950 or something, and we had to agree to like $450.
Oh, wow.
So it was either that or he would take care of her.
Mm-hmm.
And normally I wouldn't have been worried, but he was going to use the excuse that I traveled a lot.
Yeah.
And I did for work. So, I just called my work and said, hey, we're not going to be traveling anymore. And they're like, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm like, here we go. But just in case, I made sure that wasn't going to be an issue.
I tell people the only nice thing I can say about him is that he paid his child support.
That's
unfortunate. We'll give him credit for that. That's it.
Yeah.
He did not use all of his visitation, which drove me nuts because we lived 2 hours apart, like a 2-hour drive.
Mm-hmm.
And so you would think when he had the opportunity to see them, he would, and he did not. It drove me nuts.
That's why he didn't fight it, because he didn't want to deal with it, I guess.
No, he didn't.
It's unfortunate.
And he never came to a single swim meet of Nate's in 3 years, but he showed up for senior night where they honor the parents. And I told him that Tim and I would be walking Nate down.
Yeah. Yeah. You're not to be honored.
Like, there was no way. Tim was out there. Tim was working as a timer. He did the concession stand. He did all the stuff. And he traveled with them. And I was like, there's no. Mm-hmm. I was like, you can sit and watch, but Tim and I will walk him down.
Yeah.
And then because Elizabeth was difficult as a young child and we didn't know why, we got a late diagnosis for her. Mm-hmm. When Kayla had travel soccer, typically Tim and Kayla would go. And one of the tournaments was close to where her dad was at. And he went to 1 of 5 games and did not ask for her to stay at his house or anything. He let her stay at the hotel with him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
absent father.
Things like that.
Yeah.
Blows my mind. Okay, Tim's calling me. Let me answer this real quick.
Okay. Good job, Cameron. Kick it. I'm at the point now I don't have anything in my office. Like, I have this that I know is like an $80 deal, but I don't know what it is or how to test it. So, yeah, I don't know. I hate that. I don't know. Let's see, in store. Now I'm just doing online shopping.
Okay, sorry about that. So a few years back, why me? Why do these things happen to me? I was only trying to do something good. And so a few years back when my troop was selling Girl Scouts cookies and we needed some way to process credit cards. So I signed up for a Square account. But because I already had a Square account for my business, I had to sign up for a second account. And you can't have two accounts. So I had to sign up Tim as the owner of the Girl Scout account. And he had to be registered and background checked in order for me to do that. So we went through this whole process. And yesterday, so we haven't used that account for probably 3 years because our council started using Clover Go, and it's just like Square, it's just a different brand. And I got an email from Square that said I had a $200 deposit. And I thought, well, that's strange. I haven't used that account in quite a while. And so I went to log in and I couldn't log in because the phone number had been changed.
Oh, yeah.
So I called them, and because I was not Tim Nagy, they wouldn't talk to me.
Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't flag the account. They wouldn't close the account. They wouldn't block the account. They wouldn't do anything. And I said, do you understand that like this is a fraudulent activity on this account?
They're like, you could be fraudulent.
Mm-hmm. I have all the information for the account, but they wouldn't let me do anything. So I went to their online system where you can file a suspicious activity report. So at a minimum, I had that kind of protection on there. So I sent them an email through their support system also, because, you know, you can't tell it's me or Tim if you go through that. But when I called, they could tell I wasn't Tim, obviously. But so I filed a complaint through there, and they sent me an email with a code, that said, you know, please call us back and give us this code. And, you know, we'll, so now the account is on hold, at least at a minimum. It's like nothing can happen to it right now.
Mm-hmm.
But still, Tim had to call back with this like 12-digit code and try and get the phone number switched back to my phone number. So they have a 2-step authentication process. So when the person figured out my password, they didn't change it because I would have been notified. They didn't change my email because I would have been notified. They changed the phone number, which didn't notify me. And then the first notification I got was a deposit, which was, I mean, there's no money in there, but I don't want them to have access to like the bank account that it's attached to. And I keep monitoring that too.
Yeah.
So I can, when you go to log in, it tells you it sent a verification code to this phone number. You know, part of the phone number is blocked out, so it only gives you the first 3 and the last 4. And so I logged in like 100 times trying to get it to like lock the account, but it wouldn't lock the account. Like their process over there, you know, like you try and log in like 5 times at your bank and it like locks your account out.
Mm-hmm.
This one didn't. So whoever owns that phone number got a crap ton of verification codes yesterday. Because I was mad. So Tim just called me and he's like, hey, you know, what do I need to tell them when I call? And I was like, just put the phone number back. All right, Cameron, see you later. Have a good one.
All right. Cameron, have a good day. Have a good week. Good luck with your sales. I mean, that applies to everyone.
Oh, my goodness. So, anyhow, that was all my excitement yesterday. Like I did not need this.
I know. Every once in a while, I get you attempted to log into Facebook if this is not you, or, you know, something like that. One time, that same thing happened to me with PayPal, and it wasn't, I didn't even get a notification, but something made me look, and I didn't look at it that often, and I did, and it was in a different language. And then I was like, oh crap, like can't read it. I don't know what language that is. So I didn't have their number, and I was like frantic because I'm like, this is not right. And so I did find that they had a pending $1,000 transfer from my Wells Fargo account to PayPal. And, you know, it takes like 2 days to settle. So it hadn't settled yet. I think that might have been what it was. I saw a pending transaction or something. I don't remember. But I freaked out. I called, and finally, you know, eventually I was able to cancel the Wells Fargo transfer, which was good. Because I would have been out that money if they'd taken it. They were waiting for the money to come out. Oh my God. I was just like the timing of all that. I could have totally lost $1,000.
Yeah.
Would have had no recourse. That's the thing with these accounts that, you know, like eBay and whatever, they're linked to your actual checking. Like,
Right.
it could be dangerous.
The Square account is linked to the Girl Scout account. So, like, you know, that would be pretty shitty for somebody to mess with that.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Mm-hmm.
And then it did let me change the password, by the way. So that now the problem is like, I know the password, but the other person doesn't know the password, but their phone number is still in there. So I can't get through the two-step verification because I can't get a verification code. Because the only option
turn it off?
Can
you, if you can log in, can't you turn off the
No, because I can't get a verification code. It's 2 steps.
Oh, you have to have the 2 steps to be able to cancel it?
Yep.
To turn it off? Okay.
To get into, I can't even get into the account.
Oh. That's crazy.
You know. It was really frustrating. I was talking to them yesterday and they wouldn't do anything because I wasn't Tim. And I told the guy, I'm like, listen, I set up this account. It's for the Girl Scouts. We used my husband's name. Like, he knows nothing about this account. He knows that we used his name on it and that's it. Like, he doesn't have access to this. Like, you guys need to talk to me. Like, I kept trying over and over to explain this to them.
Yeah, but you got to understand too, like you're frantic because you got fraud, but you could be a fraudster too. Like, they have to do that, you know. Sal, why is your high heavy?
Hey,
is that
Sal.
just emphasis on the word hello? Like, is it hello?
No.
Or is it huh? I'm losing my mind. Sorry.
Yeah.
So Facebook took down the breast pump accessory listing because it may go against their rules.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. It's heartfelt.
Okay. All right. How's it going?
Hope all is well.
I've listed like 16 items today. I feel like I need to take the rest of the week off. Keep in mind, 16
I put up
items.
60 this week. You got to keep going.
I didn't do any Monday or Tuesday. Let's keep that in mind.
What did I figure? I had 74 of the stamps. Let me see how many of those I've sold. It was either 4 or 5 that I sold. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've sold 4 of them. So at some point, the traction's got to start picking up, right?
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, here's that stuff I sold the other day. It's called Electrol. Restores, protects solid elements. Hot plates.
Maybe
Anyhow, it's a partially used
or something.
Box of black grease that I sold for almost $25.
Yeah. Maybe it's for like soldering or something.
Yeah. I don't know. It was some kind of black grease and it had a felt pad on it. But I remember
okay, now I have to ship this divorce decree to get my pension. These people, every time I try to get my pension from them, they're like, oh, well, you need to mail the documents. Oh, you can upload the documents. Oh, no, you need to mail them. Oh, you don't need to do that. Like, all this back and forth. And I'm like, okay, I have uploaded it because that was the last thing. And they're like, well, we only have the marriage license. And I'm like, if you got the marriage license, you have the divorce decree because it was in the same document. And then they came back and after hanging up on me, like every time I talk to them, they hang up on me. And they came back and said, okay, So I did find out you do need to send it. It does need to be sent by mail, and it needs to be a certified copy. So I'm like, so you're telling me if I would have printed 40 pages and mailed it to you, because you know what that would cost, right? Like another $3 or $4 because
Can you send it media mail?
I mean, maybe you could, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, and then you would have come back and told me it needs to be certified. You know how pissed I would be? Like, I'm already so mad at these people.
Right. Sorry about that.
Well, now I got to mail it to them, but I need to call them first because they did me a voicemail to let me know that it was needed to be mailed, and I'm not sure I have the address, and I need to confirm with them. So that's going to be fun. Every time I have to call them, I can tell, like, I could just sit there with a blood pressure machine and see it just start to raise. Crazy. Okay. I've got to go eat.
Okay. I'm going to go pick up Elizabeth here in a little bit anyhow. School gets out at 2:40, and if I don't get in line soon enough, then I'm waiting for 20 minutes to get through there.
They are awful to deal with.
People do not know how to pull their car up. Like, okay, there were like 4 cars that were eligible for pickup, right? The front 2 cars pulled up. Well, the third car was still waiting on their child, but while they were waiting on their child, did not pull up so that 2 more cars became eligible.
Yeah, they did. They didn't want to start their car again.
Going around on the grass. It was so stupid. Oh my gosh. So stupid. Just like, and the principal and all these adult teachers are out there because it's the first day of school, right? Nobody's directing traffic. Nobody's saying, hey, come on, let's pull up.
Yeah.
I wanted to do that. I was like wanting to scream out my window.
Get out and knock on their door, be like, I need you to let's go.
They had their window down, so it was really tempting because I was like the 5th or 6th car back, like, and I was in a curve, so I was technically like almost facing them. Yeah. So if I put my window down, I could have yelled directly at them.
Yeah, be honking my horn.
But people started pulling around, so I was like, whatever. And then finally, the kid came out, and I just stayed in line. I didn't think my van could fit. There was a pretty narrow aisle. I don't think my van would have fit through there. But all right, Lisa, keep at it, girly. We will see you all next week. Oh, tonight, Gail gets the prize today.
Yeah, I love prizes.
I am going to be on Derek and Regina's show tonight at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. Past my bedtime, I'm going to stay up. I'll have to get some coffee or something.
You'll be okay.
I'll make it. I can do it.
Yeah, you can do it.
All right,
I'd watch, but I bet I'm going to have to be hanging out with the husband.
Yes.
So that's like, we just make sure we have our time, you know?
Yes, for sure.
So, okay, well, absolutely. Enjoy it, and I'm sure we'll talk again before the week's up.
Yeah, for sure.
You get a lot of work done.
Well, if I have to sit in line for 20 minutes, I can always listen to on my phone.
True. Yeah, I'm gonna get something to eat, and then I'm gonna try to go in that room and grab some stuff. See if I do. Fingers crossed.
Well, your mom will appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure. It's nice to have a bed to sleep on.
That'll be nice.
I think Kelly will be happy. He's probably happy she's coming in town just so I can get off my butt and do that. So
yeah, sometimes you need that motivation, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I started on it Saturday, and I was like, I'm just gonna go through it. He's like, you need help? I was like, no, you know, because he'd probably want to throw everything away, but I started on it, and then he volunteered to go help his daughter pack. I was like, well, okay, I guess I'll go too. But I'm like, no one helped me pack when I moved here. I'll go help though.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. So anyway, okay. Have a good week.
All right. See you guys.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.